And Ray just commented and said, Ray's a friend of ours, watched a lot. He said, this is why I ask questions. I look forward to experiencing new things and I'm curious. I think that's true, Ray. The more questions we can ask about things, and really, then we can get curious. And I mean, not going up, go, why do you have war paint on your face? But no, I love your war paint. And here's the other thing I would say, I'd add on to that with asking questions, is when you see the people, this is one of the things like I've loved about Mia and about Kennedy and Bailey, my girls, is I love when they do the goofy stuff because they don't care. But sometimes when we see people with war paint under their eyes or wearing a goofy outfit or a feather, you know, we just kind of look at them and we laugh. But these are the people that we need to go, oh my gosh, I love that. Like those are the ones that we need to embrace the fact they're being curious. We need to embrace the fact that they're doing things different because otherwise we're squashing it.
Yeah. I'm laughing at Miriam because she said curiosity goes with risk. I don't naturally like risk.
Whitney has that is a good point, Miriam, because I think to your point, that's what's holding a lot of people back is they're like, oh, and so that's the overthinking thing. Yeah. Because you're like, oh, I'd really like to try this, but boom, 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 boom. Here's the 87 things that could go wrong. And I have trust me, I got flow charts and flip charts and all kind of charts about what could go wrong. But that was what made me miss out on so much stuff. Like at this point, like I said, I have given out all my F's. They are gone. My little inner circle probably has less than 10 people in it. And those are the people that I'm all in with. And those are the only ones that get to see all sides of me. Yeah. You know, and not that I'm hiding anything from anybody else. That's why people are like, you're hard to figure out. I'm like, no, I'm not. I just don't share everything with everybody because I don't care. But the curiosity, everyone in my inner circle, I could come and say, I'm going to go climb Mount Kilimanjaro tomorrow. And they'd be like, fantastic, let's go. Because they embrace that. Yeah. So we need people in our circle that helps us because if I am risk averse or if I'm, you know, scared of taking a risk, then I need somebody there to say, you got this.
When that's where kids, there's like somewhere I don't know, adolescence, there's like a point in life that we hit that we start worrying about what other people think. And that's where everything just changes. Yes. I see. Because as a kid, you are walking and you fall and all you know to do is like, wow, that hurt my tushy a little bit. Right. Let me get back up again. Right. You don't worry about as a child, everyone looking at you going, you just fell.
And you don't worry about the fact that I'm going to always fail at walking. I'm never going to be able to walk.
Exactly.
Right.
Because you just get back up and you learn.
Exactly. But at the same time, most parents aren't pushing the kids back down. When they fall, the parent, you know, if they stand up and they fall the first time, parents are not sitting there going, oh, nope, you really sucked at that. Let's just forget this whole walking thing. Yep. We know that they're going to get the hang of it. So we go, do it again. That was so good. And we cheer and we applaud them. But when they say, hey, I want to take up a musical instrument, or I want to go on this crazy hike, or I want to go to Mars, whatever it is, you know, it's a lot of people like, oh, well, you know, there's a lot of work in that. Well, no crap. Can I say that? Yeah. No crap. There's a lot of work in Sherlock. Everything. But it's, you know, my friend Cheryl posted this quote yesterday and I loved it. So I just pulled it up. It said, how will you know if it's the right decision if you never make it? Yeah. And she posted that and I was like, ooh, Cheryl, dropping the bombs, because it's true. Yeah. It's the same thing with curiosity. If you're curious about it, you will never know if it's a thing for you. And you may try something and hate it. Or you may say, I want to learn all about robots. And you may get into robots and go, not a fan of robots. Yeah. That's cool too. But if you never take the step to be curious about something, then you're never going to do it. Yeah, and questioning is it, because Ray said that, and then Michelle just chimed in and said questions bring clarity. And that's so true, because if we don't ask questions, if we're not curious enough to seek some answers, we're never going to expand. We're going to stay right in this little and I know that I'm on an education kick, and I'm not even going to apologize for it because I just am. We're going to stay in this contrived little bubble that bureaucrats in DC or wherever they are have made for us to say, these are the things you need to learn. These are the things you need to be curious about it. And let's have these great controlled little people that all learn the same and think the same and talk the same. That's going to be a sucky place to live. It really is. Yeah. If we can't be curious about things that interest us. Yeah. You know, you guys know I'm a big spiritual person. I truly believe God put us on this earth. We each have our own gifts and they're totally different. And if we don't do anything to be curious about what those are and how we can use them and how we can help people using our gifts, we've kind of wasted our time here, right?
Yeah.